This little box is Hollyland Lark 150. It's so cool, I think all content creators should have at least one. And even if you're not, but love gadgets in general, I think you should have a look at it too, because it's pretty hot. And I'm not joking. Hi, my name is Cheng, a professional photographer and filmmaker. This channel is about sharing my 16 years of commercial experience in photography and video making, with an aim to help you become a better photographer, videographer, or both. I also review techs and gadgets to help you get those shots and videos better and quicker. You will also see a lot of Olympus Micro Four Thirds gear because I'm the ambassador too. So hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay notified for all my upcoming contents. I was once told, you can't have a great video with poor sound. This is very true in video making. No matter how good you set your scene and how much money you pour into the film set, if the sound is bad, the overall product just feels cheap. Since I started making videos, I've tried many different options. My versatile Olympus LSP4 has been my go-to for all kinds of stuff, like recording ambient sounds to conducting interviews and vlogs. But I also have some dedicated solutions for booms and live streamings. But for the bulk of the videos on this channel, we use the very popular and common Rode Wireless Go. It's almost like a default option for all YouTube content creators since its launch in 2019. Its easy, no-nonsense approach was great for run and gun, and even for those who are too lazy to read an instruction menu. Well, I really do love them. But I think Rode has met its challenger. This is Hollyland 150, a wireless audio system that consists of a pair of transmitter and a dual-channel receiver, all housed in a, rather clever USB-C charging case. Yummy. The Lark 150 is a very well put together unit. In terms of build, it's as good as Rode. Because the transmitters are designed to clip onto your clothes, they are fully plastic to keep the weights down. The receiver is also constructed in the same material. In terms of size, the transmitter is a little bit smaller than my current Rode Wireless Go, but the receiver is quite a bit larger. But I'm okay with that, since it's mounting on top of the camera and not on my shirt. Plus, it's a more sophisticated unit than the Wireless Go's receiver too. My Rode Wireless Go has been through hell and back over the past couple of years. My transmitter power button has been playing up lately and probably needs replacing soon. With that said, for a consumer unit, I think it's been holding up quite okay for professional use. So it's too early to say how durable the Lark 150 system is, but one thing I noticed is that even though the Lark transmitter has the same power button, which also double up as a mute button, I never have to press it, because it turns itself off and starts charging as soon as I put the unit back to the charging case. So it means that the button mechanism will receive a lot less mileage compared to my Rode. Same can be said for the receiver, but unlike Rode, Lark receiver is far more professional. Well, at least it looks that way, with individual knobs to control the levels of each of the two channels. The LED panel is also very clear and shows all the information you need to know, including signal strength, battery levels, and volume. The level knobs are well damped with click feedback for easy operation in the dark. With a slight press, you can mute one or both of the channels too. There are also guards on either side of the unit to prevent accidental turns on the volume. Very thoughtful. In terms of I/Os, each of the transmitters has a 3.5mm jacks for external lavalier mics. Hollyland does include a pair of them, which is very kind of them. And the receiver has a 3.5mm line out for camera connection and another 3.5mm jacks on the other side for your headphone, which is great if your camera doesn't have any headphone jack at all. In terms of connections and synchronization between units, you don't have to do anything at all. Just like Rode, as soon as the unit is power on, in this case, as soon as you take them out of the case, they will bind together without any input from the user. Super easy. Finally, the windshields. Gosh, it's much better than my Rode's clip-on muff. The included windshield used the 3.5mm jack to secure itself. it also stops any potential dirt from getting inside. Not that the Lark 150 units are weather sealed, but it's still good to have something to block dust or water from getting into the units. Overall, the design as a whole is great and super user-friendly. Like lenses, no matter how good the design is, if the sound isn't good, then there is no place in my bag. But the good news is that, well, it sounds fantastic. And I tried it with and without lavalier mics, indoor and outdoor, and all sounded great. Without going technical, the recorded sound is very neutral, which is what you want for clarity and to have room for editing later. So far, I can't have any fault with the Lark 150 in terms of sound quality. But for those who are considering buying a new set of wireless audio system for your video productions or even podcasts, here's a quick comparison between Rode and Hollyland. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. As you can hear, that both units are very comparable in terms of sound quality when using internal condenser mics. Hollyland does have a slightly heavier lows, resulting in a bassier sound, but both mids and highs are quite solid. Rode Wireless Go doesn't come with any external lavalier mics, and Lark 150 does provide you with 2 in the box. Just to be fair, I used same Hollyland lavalier mic on both units and then swap over to the Rode lavalier mic that I purchased separately. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Now, the difference is more apparent, but it is more about the mics themselves and not the unit. So, in short, choose your lavalier mic carefully. And in this test, the Hollyland included lavalier mics just can't match the quality from Rode. It's not bad, but just not as good. Now, as a reference, here's my Rode NTG. Consider this is a much better quality mic that I use for interviews and podcasts. Testing 1, 2, 3. My name is Jimmy Cheng. Okay, I think it's unfair, but I want to highlight the reason why I choose one option over another in different situations. But if Rode is good enough to serve me well for the past 2 years, it looks like Lark 150 will serve me even longer and also have an option of 2 channels instead of just 1. You know I like to talk to my model in my videos, and this will be great for that. The sole reason you want to use a wireless system like the Lark 150 is the flexibility you gain from losing the wires. You also get a consistent volume between yourself and the camera, no matter how far you're away from the lens. Of course, the Lark 150's trump card over my older Rode is the dual channel input. Of course, I could use 2 sets of wireless GOs and a splitter cable to have dual channels, but then the overall cost will be quite a bit higher than Lark 150. Another point worth mentioning is the charging of Rode's receiver and transmitter. You need 2 separate power points. And for Hollyland's Lark 150, well, it's very convenient. Just dump all the units in the included charging case. And that also has a built-in battery enough to charge the set twice before needing recharge. Oh yes, all you need is just 1 cable and 1 power point. Nice touch. I also like the fact that Lark has a mute function on both the transmitter and on the receiver itself, which makes it more of a professional tool than Rode. So there you have it. I personally would recommend Hollyland's Lark 150 for any videographers, content creators, podcasters and vloggers who may sometimes include a guest and want the convenience of dual channel input. There are other dual options out there, but for the sound quality and price, coupled with the few cool design features, I think it's the most complete dual-channel wireless mic system for under £320. Yes, complete because remember the set gives you every accessory to get you started. Windshields, 3.5mm cables and lavalier mics. Whew, that's a lot, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Let me know in the comment section down below about your thoughts on this Lark 150 wireless system. Or do you have another suggestion that I should check out? Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, and you know what to do now. Thumb if you enjoyed this video and sub if you want to support this channel and me. Peace.